out on the course hacking it up, making double, triple bogeys, or roasting professional golfers on the internet, I like to relax, put my feet in the sand, enjoy the sun, and throw down an ice-cold Corona Premier. But unfortunately for me, even when I'm on the course, my feet tend to still be in the sand, in the bunker. My golf game might not be premier, but my light beer is.
Welcome to Nashville, y'all. My name's Josh Mirenda. Come on in.
Josh, thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely, man.
Dude, beautiful house, beautiful city.
Thank you. Welcome to Nashville. Yeah.
Love it here, man. You've been living here in this house for how long?
We've been here for 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Dude, you have a lot of big things coming up, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, you've written some amazing songs, not only for yourself, but some big artists out there that have reached #1 and done some amazing things. But you have a new album dropping this month, correct?
Yeah, I do. It's called Wind Up, and figured I wrote hits for other people. Let's dabble myself, and it's my turn now.
Your music's incredible. You have a song, you have the voice of an angel. So.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Well, dude, so this front room right here is pretty badass. Just right when you walk in, walk me through kind of what you've done. You said this is the newest addition to the house.
Yeah, this used to be the Peloton room. Peloton's upstairs now, but
Retired it,
tore my meniscus, and I was like, it's gonna take a break. And yeah, my wife surprised me. I was out on the road and came back, and she had one of our buddies come and decorate this as like a golf kind of like hangout, drinking room. I got some of my music stuff in here. And yeah, this is kind of like, I like to end my day in here, get a little glass of something and just kind of unwind for the day. But
yeah, I'd imagine this would be a room just to hang out and get your creative juices flowing. So
exactly.
Where do you normally like write your songs? Like, is it just anywhere, everywhere, or do you like find a place to go to?
Normally it's like in some sort of studio setup. A lot of people have like studio rooms in their homes. Some people have full-blown studios, but honestly, like a lot of my songs are there. A couple on my record that y'all will hear soon started here, like on the back patio, which y'all will see in a minute.
Yeah.
But I'm sure songs will be started in here. Being the new addition, this is a happy place for sure.
What's some of the stuff you have hanging up here on these shelves?
Yeah, man. So obviously this is the golf room, but had to have a nod to the music stuff. So we got some of the awards here. These little medallions, you get one for every #1 you've had. So we got 3 here. Got my Song of the Year trophy, and yeah, all the plaques, oddly enough, are just like in a closet upstairs, like a little storage room. I gave one to my mom though. My mom loves it. As soon as you walk to my parents' house, it's like Jason Aldean's face right there. But yeah, man. So we got some of that.
So what was your first #1 that you wrote?
Somewhere on a Beach.
Somewhere on a Beach.
First song I ever had recorded by an artist as a songwriter. One of them was like second #1. The rest of us was all the first #1, and completely changed our life. Didn't expect it to like be as big as it was. We won Song of the Year with it, won iHeart Country Radio Awards and Billboard Awards, like all sorts of stuff, and it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, more to come, dude. That's for sure.
Hopefully, we need more.
Yeah. So I saw when we walked in the house, you have this hallway line with some guitars. I want to go check that out. Yeah. I know you got some stories behind some of those.
Absolutely. Let's go check them out. So yeah, man, we got the wall of guitars here. When I'm on the road, some of these come with me. So when I'm gone, it's just like blank spaces on the wall. But yeah, man, they all kind of have a story. So this one right here, Gibson 335. My wife, Kayla, when we were dating, for my 21st birthday, bought me that.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. I love that thing.
That's a great gift too.
It's beautiful. Yeah, she knocks it out. So she's way better at gifts than I am. This one, OM, JM, the John Mayer Martin. John Mayer is like a huge influence for me, and all the hits that I wrote with my buddies and stuff, I wrote on that guitar. So that one's gonna be retired pretty soon. It goes on the road with me, and it's just it's way too sentimental. So if anything ever happened to it, I'd be devastated. So serial number 2222 is about to be retired and no longer on the road.
Lots
We're
of
gonna get
history
another
there. Oh, we got this centerpiece here. Lots of autographs on here. Walk me through that.
Yeah, so this, for my wife and I's wedding, rather than like getting like the book where like everybody signs the book or whatever, we got this guitar because it was more on brand for us. Everybody that was at our wedding signed this guitar, and we get to walk past it every day and, you know, stop every now and then, read some signatures and reminisce a little bit. That one never goes on the road, obviously.
No, that's a really cool idea. A lot of those books just go and collect dust somewhere, and to have it there just reminds you of that special day you guys had too. So that's awesome.
Yeah, we're both from Nashville. We got married in Nashville, so it was, you know, very Nashville of us to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then another gift from my wife here. We have a 57 Gibson Hummingbird. She got me that for my first number one. I've always wanted like an old vintage acoustic to kind of ride on, and this one never goes on the road because she's real special. But yeah, that thing has stories that I'll never know. It's been through a lot of life.
Yeah.
So that one's pretty significant. And then this last one here, this white Fender, is the first guitar that I ever bought. I think I was like 12 or 13, saved up some allowance money and went to Guitar Center and bought that and taught myself how to play guitar on it. So that thing's never going anywhere.
Yeah. Obviously, like, you have a lot of pinch me moments in your career so far, and I'm sure your first number one was like, oh my, you know, just having how it happened. But when it all like really started moving for you, like, what was the moment you realized, like, all right, like, I'm onto something? Like, you knew you had the talent and the ability, but really, what was that first moment for you?
Man, I'd say it was probably on like the second or third number one, because the first one, it was like not even real life. You know, it happens and you're like, is this even real? Like, you turn on the radio and your song's playing, you're like, dude, my buddies and I wrote this in like a small room on Music Row, and now people are singing it, and it was crazy. And then when we won the award for Song of the Year, it was like it wasn't real life. And then the next year we had the second one, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And you know, it was like 3 years in a row we had a number one every year, and so like the third one I was like, I think we might be onto something here, you know, like we might want to consider this for a living.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's, I mean, you kind of have to, I pinch myself like every day.
Yeah.
You know, music is my job, which is pretty dang awesome.
Yeah. Well, the relationships you've cultivated and the people that you're around, and obviously you're a big golfer.
That's the one hobby I have is golf, and I love golf.
Well, I love golf because it just brings everyone together. I mean, whether you're a musician or you're an NBA player or a pro golfer, it's like you get to meet some really cool people, and a lot of business is done on the course. I know you've got a great relationship with John Daly.
Yeah.
And that's how we met, actually, is through Daly.
Yeah, man, Daly's, he's like a second dad to me, man. I love that guy, his family, and yeah, that's how we met. And dude, golf's just, like you said, you meet so many cool people, and it's the only sport really where it's, I mean, I don't want to get on an NFL field, dude, I'll die. Like, you know what I mean? But like with golf, I can get out there and play the same courses that the pros played, or, you know, have the opportunity now, thankfully, to know a lot of professional golfers and get out and play with them, and realize that I'm trash and I have no hope at all to ever be on tour. But, you know, if I put a guitar in their hand, they don't want that smoke either. So, but yeah, man, golf's just, it's such an incredible sport.
Yeah. So you played in a lot of, obviously, charity events. You played in the Pro-Am last year in Greenbrier.
Yeah.
So your game's pretty good, man. I've seen you play. We played a lot.
Yeah, it's, you know, it could use some work here and there. There's some moments that are great. I've got paired with Bryson last year when day before he shot 59, and I was playing pretty well in that Pro-Am, and, you know, he's 2 tee boxes behind, and I felt like I was driving it great, and he was just carrying my ball by like 80 yards, and I was like, cool, all right, but great guy, man.
I don't know about you, but if I played with you and then I went on to shoot a 58 and win the tournament, I'd be like, I need Josh in
I feel like I
Pro-Am.
might have been the secret weapon. We'll know after, you know, live Nashville.
He hasn't conquered Augusta yet, so maybe what he could do is give you a call to play like a practice round at Augusta.
I think that's, you know what, I think that's probably...
We need to probably plant that seed and see what happens.
We should do that. We're on to something here. We're on to something.
So you've got a pretty cool wine room upstairs too, a collection of some pretty cool bottles up there. You want to show us around?
Yeah, let's check them out.
Cool.
So yeah, man, we keep some of the vino upstairs. in this dark little closet, but my wife and I took a trip up to Napa years ago and just kind of fell in love with some of the Napa cabs and joined some of our favorite wineries. Her favorite's Farniente. My favorite's Chimney Rock, which used to be a golf course, oddly enough. So it's pretty cool. They got some great cabs. We got the Stag's Leap.
So you guys found your love for wine together on that trip?
Yeah, we did. One of our friends lived out there at the time, and he kind of took us out to some spots and really enjoyed it, and so started collecting a few bottles and just kind of grew from there and opened them up for special occasions or on a Tuesday or whatever,
On a Tuesday,
if you got like a good meal ahead,
Dude, that's awesome. Quite the collection you're adding already. So
yeah, we got some more bourbons and stuff down there in the corner, the Live Golf box with a bottle of bourbon. There's a box down there too. It says Master's Keep. Funny story behind that bottle of bourbon. My parents got me that for my first #1 for Somewhere on the Beach, and I was like really new to it. I still don't know like a whole lot of stuff about the bourbons. I got some of my buddies are like really into it.
Yeah.
So that one, there's still some left in it. It's probably half full, but. My buddy from high school came over. We were just having a cigar on the patio, and he's a big bourbon guy, so I was like, I'll bring out the good bottle. So we're drinking it, and we're like our second glass, and he was like, dude, why are we drinking that? And I was like, because it's good. And he was like, why did you open that bottle? And I was like, because it was a gift. I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's like, it's like a Wild Turkey Master's Keep, some kind of like Master Distillers batch 0001. He was like, dude, what the heck? And I was like, all right. I was like, enjoy the rest of that, and then that's done. So that's like, we're only gonna open that for #1s now. That's like a huge celebration thing. We'll take a sip out of it, but I probably devalued that. But I mean, it's meant, it's meant to be
drank, right?
Consumed. Yeah. I'm not gonna resell anything. I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Some of these bottles of wine, I mean, everything goes up in value if you age it, I guess. But it's like I want to drink it.
Exactly. That's why we have some. We were like, we're going to start collecting it, and then if we need to sell it, we can. We're going to sell it. We're just going to drink it. But yeah, man.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, you have, I saw your backyard setup when you posted something on Instagram. It's like a little oasis back there. So let's get back there and check it out. I saw a little putting green, maybe hit some shots, roll some putts.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it, man. This is the one corner of the garage that I keep somewhat organized. All the golf stuff here, kind of like my golf wall, my favorite courses that I've played or tournaments I've been to and stuff. Every flag has memories and stories to it.
Some good ones up here, man. Obviously, a lot of Pinehurst. I know you've got some good memories there, and we just played 10, which was awesome.
Dude, that place was special.
I mean, just being opened up, it was incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, we got, everything, another Pinehurst thing. We had a bunch of country music guys.
All these signatures here. Who are these guys?
Yeah, so, man, there's Chris Lane and friends. Chris is from North Carolina, and it's like right after COVID, like when everything kind of started opening back up. Nobody was on the road, and so he had hit up there was at least 15, maybe 20 of us. Everybody took buses down there, and we kind of took over, and Hardy was there, and Devin Dawson, Jake Owen, Colt Ford, kind of like all the golf guys, in country music that could make it out there, and a lot of memories were made on that trip for sure. I turned 30 on that trip.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, that was #4. Like the exact moment I turned 30, we were playing #4. I think I was on hole 16. The sun was like golden hour, dude. It was like transfusion #7 that day. Like it was a moment. It was
bad trip to be a transfusion, probably.
It was a terrible trip to be a transfusion, bro. It took a beating.
You got the Southern Hills flag from Signed by Beach up there, huh?
Yeah, man. My boy Alex Beach. I went out to Southern Hills and got to hang out with him out there. Watched one of my buddies play in a major, and I thought they just named it Southern Hills. It was my first time out there.
Yeah.
A lot of hills, man. Big ones. Big ones. The legs were barking on that trip.
What's your favorite course that you've been able to play?
Oh, man, that's tough. Calusa Pines has a special spot in my heart. that or Chicago Golf Club.
Okay.
So Chicago Golf Club is such a historic place, incredible. The hardest like 3 or 4 holes to start on of all time.
Just kicked your ass right from the start.
From like the jump. Like I thought hole 1 was a par 5, and it was not.
That's the worst, is when you're in the fairway, like, this is a par 5, right? Like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a par 4.
Exactly. But yeah, that was special, man. All these places are just so special. Sweetens Cove, it's one of my home courses. Had my career low out there, which is not like the lowest of anybody, but special spot for me.
Yeah, that's a great spot, great people. Well, I haven't made it to some of these, so we're gonna have to create some more trips to go play some of these courses together.
Let's do it, man.
We'll add some that I've been to in the past. We gotta get you out to Bandon, go out there.
Dude,
that'd be fun.
I would love to go play Bandon.
That's a good time.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go check out the. I see you got your ride over here too. I want to check out your car real quick. That's pretty sick. And then we'll get some golf in.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, man. We got the green machine out here, Ford Bronco.
The green machine. This thing is sick, man.
Thank you, dude. It's
This your baby?
This is the baby. Put her in a music video, and I've always wanted a Ford Bronco.
Yeah.
I've always wanted like the vintage one, but you know, I needed a daily driver, and so they came out with a new one and had to.
I know, man. I've always loved those vintage Broncos or like Land Cruisers, but the new ones when they came out, they're slick, man. They
had to put the big tires on it, you know, because country music and stuff, you have to gotta lift it or do something. So
you got to do that in country music.
Yeah, you don't have a choice, man. It's Nashville.
I love the
Potholes
green
out
though.
here are wild.
The green with the brown seat accent there too.
You know, had to drop the top today. It's a beautiful day out here in Nashville.
Well, the next number 1, you just get yourself the vintage ones too, so you have the new and the old.
Exactly. Yeah, the next number 1, I might have to buy one of those.
Yeah, that's a good little incentive. Well, I mean, your wife gives tremendous gifts, so maybe that just put that on the radar.
Right. She'd keep that one for her. She'd be like, I bought it for you, but it's actually mine. Wanna check out the backyard?
Let's go check out the backyard, man.
Let's do it. This is where I go to escape from the real world.
Dude, this is just a sick setup.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we got the little putting green over here. Obviously the pool. I like to hop up here and like hit little chip shots over the pool with wiffle balls.
Absolutely, man. Dude, I'd be out here all the time if I were you.
I'm out here a lot.
It's a good setup. So you guys put the pool in after you moved in?
Yeah, we did turf, pool, everything after we moved in. It was just kind of a lot of dead trees and couldn't grow grass or anything, and so turfed it. Wife wanted a pool. Obviously I did too, but I had to barter. I was like, if I can have a putting green, we're good. And she was like, seems fair. So yeah, that is
a good compromise.
The Oasis.
And it's a saltwater pool?
Yes, it's like the easiest thing to take care of.
Your setup, dude, is perfect for just entertaining, having people over, and just chilling, relaxing. So
yeah, we're like the party house. We have a lot of friends over a lot, and everybody comes out. I like to grill, so like I'll roll out the Big Green Egg or the Blackstone and make some poolside tacos or fajitas, and it's a good time out here for sure.
Dude, your short game too has got to be dialed, right? I mean, you got different shots you can hit into the green. You got the putting green.
I mean, it's, you know, you would think, you know, out here I'm not bad. You put me in like the real world and it's hit or miss, but
yeah,
I have no reason to like miss a putt inside of 8 feet with a putting green, but I do it all the time. So
yeah. What's funny, I have a putting green and I never really putt on it. I usually just do chip shots on it. I find it more fun. So it's like from this angle, it's like, all right, what can I do here or up there, you know?
Yeah.
And I find myself just wasting tons of time doing that versus actually just practicing my putting and getting going. So I don't know, it happens.
We're not pros. We do it for fun.
Absolutely. We do it for fun, for the drinking, the camaraderie.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
We're out there to make memories, man.
I love the sign too that you have up here. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's drink all day, party all night. My wife.
That's a good motto.
Yeah, she does custom signage. Her dad started a company in Nashville years ago, and they're like the biggest sign company around here. They do a lot of custom neon, like everything on Broadway and anything from a yard sign to that. So one of the lines in Somewhere on the Beach, drink all day, party all night.
Yeah.
Felt very
very fitting.
backyard vibes, and so we had to put the neon sign back out here.
About your album that's dropping this month, when does it drop?
The 28th, which is like
A week, right?
this, yeah, coming up real soon.
All right.
Super excited about it. Years of work, kind of, you know, debut
Yeah.
record, and could be more excited to have this thing out.
Yeah, so how are you feeling? How are all the emotions building up as you're leading up to the big day?
It's like some nervous energy, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, I'm super excited to get it out there. I've obviously been listening to these songs for years, so I'm like, are they even still good? I don't know. I've been listening to it for 5 years, but yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. We got
It's gonna do great, man.
yeah, we got it's like a little sample platter, a little buffet of Josh Mirenda on there. You know, got some 90s countries type stuff. We got some more rockin' stuff. John Daly's on there as a feature on one of the songs.
You're gonna crush it, dude. I'm excited for it to come out. So appreciate us having you having us over, dude.
You're welcome anytime, man.
All right, we'll take you up on that. So.